Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jack. Welcome back. And in this video, I wanted to discuss an idea that kind of popped in my head pretty much after taking a nap today. And I don't know if it's been discussed in depth or at least that much among other YouTubers or in other videos, at least from not the ones that I watch. But for the most part, I thought it was a very, very interesting idea and I thought I'd go over it. And I think it would make I think it would make the game even more fun at this point in terms of the grind, not just to go for that max level of 1,000, but also for Cryptokeys as well. Because as you guys know, in this game they basically have common and rare supply drops, and the way you get them is by getting Cryptokeys. Now, Treyarch has also implemented a system to where you can buy supply drops. Obviously, everybody that's been playing Call of Duty for a while has seen that coming. But the thing is, we don't want to make this idea to the point to where it interferes with that, because obviously this is a business, and I can definitely see where they're coming from on their side. But at the same time, it's really good when players can get rewarded for grinding a game for a certain amount of crypto keys. And I just thought of a really few ideas to where how players can earn even more crypto keys in a sense, but without making it so excessive to where it interferes with the system that Treyarch has in place for crypto keys already in terms of buying them is concerned. So I literally thought of this stuff, and I thought it would be really great, not just for helping people kind of grind and get all the supply drops and stuff, because they have some really, really cool stuff in these supply drops. Some of the stuff that they have is more useful than others, but and of course there's word or rumors. I don't know if it's been confirmed officially yet or not, but there's going to be like supply drop DLC coming apparently, I guess. I'm not sure, but so with all the amount of different things that they have in this game in terms of attachment variants, all sorts of different camos and all sorts of paint job emblems and calling cards and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's more stuff coming. I mean, it would make total sense, right? Well, with that, I think it would be a really good idea to reward people with crypto keys in certain ways. Now, originally, I was gonna say, reward people with supply drops instead of crypto keys, but the thing is that would be a little too excessive and it would interfere with their whole, buy supply drops thing. So it's like, okay, well, let's reward people with a certain amount of crypto keys, and the amount would be up to Treyarch eventually. But here are the ideas, and here we go. Number one, weapon kill tier bonus. Like let's say you use a certain weapon and you get, let's say, 2,500 kills with it. I think you should be rewarded with a crypto key bonus for that. And then when you get up to, like, let's say 5,000, you get rewarded with another crypto key bonus or a slightly bigger one. 10,000, etc., etc. That number is literally up to Treyarch of how many kills that would be per weapon. Now this does something else as well. It also kind of gives people an incentive to use all sorts of different weapons, because all the different weapons in this game are actually good, and Treyarch did a great job of making all the weapons useful in this game. So that's idea number one. Idea number two, nuclear metal bonus. I think don't get me wrong, it's great to go on a 30 streak. It's great to have a badass medal. And a calling card and such, but to be rewarded, I think, with a certain number of crypto keys every single time you get a nuclear medal or a nuked out, I think that would be awesome. I think a lot of players would really appreciate it and would really enjoy it. And who doesn't like more crypto keys, right? Even if it is a small amount, it's still something. So I think players would really appreciate that. Another one is victory bonus. Every single time you get a victory in whatever game mode you're playing, I think you should be rewarded with a crypto key bonus. It could be something very, very small, because obviously people play a lot of games. So even if it's just one crypto key per game, I mean, that's still something, and it does add up in the end. And in free-for-all, I think it should be for first place only, not the top three. So that way people won't abuse the hell out of that. And yeah, let's go on to the next one. Objective tier bonus / game mode bonus. Now, let's say collecting a certain number of tags for kill confirmed. It really just depends on the game mode too. Collecting a certain number of tags and kill confirmed, holding down hard points, getting kills in hard point, time spent in hard point, or domination. You guys know where I'm going with this. Every single game mode has its specific objective, so to speak. So they can create new challenges for Cryptokeys in that sense. So that way, when you reach a certain tier, so let's say you've collected, let's say, I don't know, 1,000 tags and kill confirmed, you get a little bonus. Or let's say you've spent let's say 100 minutes in a hard point, you get a certain bonus. You know, I'm sure you guys, and this thing, what this also does is it gives people that don't play too many different kind of game modes to try them out and see if they like it, because sometimes people don't play certain game modes at all, and they find out that they end up missing out, and they actually end up, you know, liking it more than they thought they would. All right, next one, score streak tier bonus. Now every single time you get a certain score streak, very simple, you basically once you get a certain number of score streaks, let's say you get let's say, I don't know, 250 UAVs called in, you know, you get a little bonus, and then 500 UAVs called in, so on and so forth. And I also think that it would be cool to make the bonus a little bit more rewarding for people that use high score streaks and are able to get them. So let's say you get to, like, let's say 100 reps or like 200 reps or something like that. You should have a nice bonus. Nothing too excessive, obviously, but something that would feel rewarding and something that would, in the end, add up with everything else that is being done. Let's see. The next idea that I have is specialist tier bonus. Now, this is the same idea as a score streak, except with specialist. Now, this gives people incentive to use different kind of specialists instead of using the same one over and over again, especially after they unlock that hero camo. A lot of players won't use, although I found that all the specialists are a lot of fun to use, and their abilities as well, for the most part. There are still a lot of players out there that don't use too many different varieties, so this will give them an incentive that, hey, maybe I could start using all sorts of different specialists so I can get more Cryptokeys. So a certain number of kills or a certain number of stuns per specialist, depending on how it goes. So like let's say you get like 250 kills with the Annihilator or something like that, you get a bonus. Or let's say you use combat focus and you end up getting a certain number of bonus per kill from combat focus. You get your Cryptokey bonus. And I have one more idea here, and this is not necessarily too related to this, but I think there should be an option to trade Cryptokeys for XP, because there are people out there that simply love the grind and they want to get to that level 1000 by the time the cycle of this game is over, and that's a hard challenge, except for people that like literally play the game, like for instance Doom Clan is working on being the first 1000. If not, they've probably done it already, if that, but they basically did it just like the Prestige race, and as you guys know, it takes a heck of a lot longer to get to level 1000 than to hit Master Prestige. So an option to trade Cryptokeys for XP, I think a lot of people would like that, because there are, basically this whole level 1000 thing has been implemented because there are people that just love to play this game, and they love going after that other tier, giving them just another reason to play, even if it's just a simple reason, so to speak. People just love going for that grind and makes them feel good. That's part of what makes Call of Duty. So an option to trade Cryptokeys for XP, I think, would be awesome. And depending on how many Cryptokeys you trade in, the more XP you get. Or those kind of numbers are up to Treyarch. But that's pretty much all I have for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope Treyarch sees this and at least maybe implements it, or maybe implements some part of it. So if you guys are for it, try to basically let Treyarch know in some way, shape, or form, because I think it would be a great idea. I think a lot of people would like it, and especially with more supply drops coming in all sorts of different varieties, and with all the ideas that Treyarch can muster up, I personally don't think this will be a bad implementation as well. It'll only add to the incentive to play and with different ways to play. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. That's all I got. If you liked it, let me know, and if you don't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. Catch you guys later.